Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Merit Open. We are here at Merit Park in Cyprus. We have the special honor to be together with Nick Blasier, one of the most famous backgammon commentary geniuses the last couple of years. So we are very happy to have you here around. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying taking a day off after 6 straight days of commentating matches all day, So it's been a blast, yeah.
6 straight days. Oh, wow, this is so impressive. You
Yeah.
were the main commentator during Merit Open, right?
Yeah, I am. And I got to take on some streaming work too. So setting up, it was cool. By the last day, I got to figure out how to do these transitions between playroom and player shots and all this fun stuff. And I feel like we're always getting a little bit better at this every tournament,
I am sure,
Yeah.
because I have seen myself how good you're doing that. And was there one match you commented which you would consider the most exciting?
Oh, that's always such a hard question. People ask me about what happened in the last match I commentated, and I often can't remember already.
Right.
I'm just in it, and the game's over. But the finals, of course, were a blast. I got to do the transcription and kind of move through some different shots. We had a big group of people. We had Michi, Art Benjamin, Carter Madig, Thomas Tenland, all in there helping me out on commentary. So it was a lot of fun to do that
What
finals.
a nice company.
Yeah.
The best of the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tell us something more about your book, Nick. You
Sure.
have a new book. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's called Adjusting to Match Play, and I wrote it about tournament play and from the perspective of understanding normal score backgammon or money games, right? If you've played backgammon and understand the cube to some degree already, then hopefully you can use this to understand when in tournament play things are different and just sort of how to intuitively adjust to that without having to get too deep into match equity and take point formulas and all these kinds of things that we're used to seeing associated with match theory, right? So yeah, I wanted to make it a little simpler and more accessible for people to get into tournaments. Yeah.
And can you give us one simple example?
Yeah, the book opens with, we're all familiar with all the post-Crawford and two-way theory somewhat, but I just kind of put that together a little more solidly in that, especially at two-away, that it really can work. It's an automatic double situation you can always take, right? But yeah, beyond this, I group together the four-way, two-way, four-way, three-way, and three-way, two-way scores and go through all these different 5-5 blitz references and show probably a really handy reference is that at all these scores, when you're trailing and you double the leader, in the standard reference with the 5-5 blitz, if you split with 5-2, get knocked off the board, and then you enter only on the deuce point, this is not a double for money, but it's a pass at all these scores.
Yes.
So it's a very useful thing to have, and you can kind of
nice
adjust
example.
from there. Yeah, it's like a perfect, we go from one side of the doubling window to the other. And I kind of showed that it tends to work that way at these scores. So, yeah.
Excellent. This is very useful. I hope that
Yeah.
the people are going to become better
Yeah,
after reading it.
yeah.
And what do you think about how was your week here? Did you enjoy all the time?
Yeah, I had a blast. It was really, the first time I ever got to work with Arda, the tournament director, would be in Monte Carlo at the World Championship this year. And working with all his staff and his event was just great. He organizes things really well. The casino is super easy to be at, or the casino hotel here, right? And all the camera setups that they have. We have access to so many different shots with simplicity than we would at other tournaments without having to set anything up. The staff does all this, so really cool for streaming too, Yeah.
What's your next tournament, Nick?
I don't know. I guess I hope to talk to Arda about Gibraltar. I have no idea if we can get out there or not. But of course, I'll be doing the finals of the UBC at some point, I think, with Mark too. I don't know when that happens. Probably comes out online around the holidays. And Estavder seems like the most certain one, right? Coming up in April.
And how about as a player?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even plan going to tournaments to play anymore. I am in the WBIF online championship right now. And so I have to play the semifinals of that when I get home in a couple days this week.
All right.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll be on to the finals and winning in that like over 500 player field, which is pretty cool. So
This is so amazing.
yeah.
Nick, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much.